jaw and a physique that had many mortal women doing double takes. But his animal magnetism aside, Leo wished his boss had a bit more going on upstairs.
"The hour is fine. We'd hear something if it wasn't."
"Sir, with all due respect, that isn't necessarily the wisest of attitudes to adopt. If you don't appoint a replacement soon, the members of the Hour are going to notice that you aren't there to contain and police them, and at that point, all hell will likely break out." "Literally."
"You exaggerate,"
Troy said, doing a few deep squats to warm up his legs.
"It wouldn't be that bad. Everyone there is, for the most part, well behaved. Other than a few troublemakers, and they know their place."
"They know their place because up until 6 months ago, when you decided that you were going to take Instagram by storm, they had no other option," Leo pointed out, more than a little exasperated. While he didn't mind being out and about in the mortal world, he missed his dogs, missed his nice little cottage, and most of all, missed the busty ale wenches at the Flogged Bishop Inn. In short, he wanted to go back home. Troy paused doing his squats and looked thoughtful, or as thoughtful as a man obsessed with himself could look when it came to subjects that lay beyond his immediate concern.
"You think the Thanes would really cause problems?"
"Yes, they have sworn to wreak revenge upon those who betrayed them into the underworld," Leo said, a flicker of hope coming to life within him. If Troy ordered him to find a replacement to head up the Hour containing the 4 Thanes who had been cast into its depths, then he could return home and be with his dogs and cottage and ale wenches.
"Their vengeance can mean nothing to us,"
Troy said after a minute's consideration. "They want to destroy mortals." As a rule, Leo disliked using abrupt tactics with Troy, since the latter could be as obstinate as an ass when it came to herding him to a desired action. But there were times when it was a necessary risk.
"Meh,"
Troy said, and started to turn away. "Mortals who make up your existing and future Instagram audience," Leo said, buffing his fingernails on his shirt as he played his last card. Troy frowned, his ebony brows pulling together in a manner that had the ancient Greeks who worshipped him falling on their knees in supplication.
I suppose you have a point. It wouldn't be at all kind to the mortals to unleash beings who wanted to see them wiped off the earth. Very well. I charge you with picking someone to replace me as Lord of the Hour in the next few days."
"But, my lord, I'm not the right person."
"Of course you're not. Only I can appoint a replacement. But you can at least find the individual, so go do that."
Troy made shooing gestures. "Go where?" Leo asked, feeling adrift in a sea of confusion.
"Wherever a suitable replacement can be found. Do not bother me with trivial issues. Go find a replacement, and then inform me so I might make it official and can focus all my energy on growing my brand. Now, I shall give those idiots a piece of my mind and tell them to get the blasted drone running so they can get shots of me looking down the belay."
Leo's hope that he might be able to return home fizzled and died even as he sighed, pulled out his phone, and loaded up a search engine to locate any demigods who weren't already attached to a spiritual realm. 1. "Go home, Finch. Don't leave your apartment. Don't let anyone in unless it's me. Don't pick up your mail. We'll check it for you. You should hear from me or the OEO about the witness security program in the next 24 hours. You might want to pack a bag with the stuff you can't live without. We'll send the rest to you later." "Pack? Why would I pack anything?" Finch Dante, Dark One, former physician and would-be author, frowned when his friend and next-door neighbor Damon Blackwood exited the sterile police interview room. He bit back the urge to blurt out that he didn't fear any mortal, given how difficult it was to kill a Dark One. Not even the thug he'd inadvertently witnessed committing the execution of a rival. "I don't need protecting. I'm perfectly fine as I am." Damon stopped to have a hurried conversation with one of the policemen in the hallway, gesturing toward Finch,